Husqvarna 562 XP, not the Mark II, the regular one. Starter pulley problems. Let's see if I can zoom in so you can see it here. See how it's right there? The other one's cracked also. Eventually what will happen is the little pins will get bent or break off and pieces can go flying through inside the flywheel and general area. So what you want to do is upgrade to this pulley here. Got the 4 prongs, but the plastic in between helps support everything a little better. That's the one they use in
the 562 Mark II and the 565s, 564s, and 572s.
Swap it out, it'll be good to go. Alright, to change the pulley, this is how I'm gonna do it. I'm not gonna put a new rope in it though, because this one's pretty good shape. Pull it all the way out till you get to the end. Hold it, grab the knot, pull the knot out, go back, cut the knot off, throw it away, pull the rope out, gently let the pulley go back. You don't want to let it just go, you can ruin the spring that way. Take out the center bolt, it's a 4mm hex key I believe. Gently wiggle and take out the old pulley. These are recoil springs that retain pretty well, so you don't have to worry too much about them flying out at you. You got little screws holding the retainer. Alright, so take and heat up the end of the rope so you can mount it together so it stays at a non-frayed state, if you will. Don't use your fingers because that stuff can be like lava. Probably shouldn't use a paper rag either, huh? Alright, put the rope through the hole. Put the rope through the pulley. This might be difficult going up through. Let's see what happens. Yeah, it's easier to put it down through, but I can make this happen. I can make it happen. Where's my little screwdriver? Alright, take the little screwdriver and dig that thing out of there. As such. Pull it through, tie a little knot in it. Don't want to leave too much of a tail on the knot because it could get caught in stuff. So pull it tight, and if you have to, mount it down a little bit more. What I'm going to do is just heat it up, and I'm just going to mush it down with the pliers. Some people like to heat up the knots too to set them, if you will, but I usually just do this and have pretty good luck. Push it down, end up with a little flat end like that. Alright, lighter away. Pull the rope into the pulley, make sure it's good and tight. Give it a tug. Alright, and I just pre-wind it a little bit. Why not, right? Get that as close as you can. Alright, then I just set it down on the post and I just gently pull and push till it drops and grabs the spring. There you go. Once it drops in all the way flat, flush with the center post on the inside, you're in. Then you want to put the screw back in. I like this little snap-on screwdriver. It's got a separate trigger for forward and reverse. Got a whole torque clutch on it. It's not the greatest tool, but it's the one I like. The other Milwaukee's and stuff have way more power, but I just like this one. I always turn it backwards a couple turns so you can feel the screw drop into the threads. You don't want to make new threads by accident. Then you bring it in, snug it up. Don't over tighten it and strip it out. So see, now I got too much rope hanging out. So to take care of that problem, just pull it out a little bit to that little notch right there. grab the rope, put it in the notch, spin the pulley the same direction as the rope would pull it. I'm gonna go 2 turns, that should be enough. Pull the rope back, let it go back in. All right, we got good tension there. So the thing you want to check when you're done is if you pull this all the way out, you should be at the end of the rope. So if you get to the end of the rope, you should be able to still turn the pulley. Ow. Yeah, that can happen too. You should still be able to turn the pulley. If you can't turn the pulley anymore, you're at the end of the spring. If you're at the end of the spring, when somebody pulls this over, it's going to damage the spring and possibly the pulley assembly. So always make sure when you pull to the end that you can still turn the pulley a little bit more. Then just gently release it, let it go back. Give it a few test pulls. Okay, all good to go. Then we can put it back on the saw. When you put the recoil back on the saw, you want to pull the rope out a little bit, hold it out, and then set the recoil down on the saw and kind of gently let the rope go so it gets inside of the pawls and can engage them properly. You don't want to accidentally set it down with one of those pins on top of the pawls and then bolt it down. You could bend the pawls, ruin the starter, break the starter. Then tighten up your bolts and you'll be good to go. Somebody's got the wrong starter bolts in the front of this, but they're the right size, so we're gonna run them. I believe by looking at them, those are actually the bolts for the front bumper spike. The bolts to the side of the crankcase. All right, there you have it. New recoil starter pulley, improved.